Buffalo Bills fans, the anticipation is heating up as we look ahead to one of the most crucial matchups of the season. After a frustrating loss to the Houston Texans, the team is determined to rebound with intensity and focus, knowing that every game from here on out could define their path to the playoffs. That last contest was painful to watch. The scoreboard didn't fully reflect the chaos on the field, where Josh Allen endured relentless pressure, being sacked 8 times, a number that speaks volumes about the challenges the offensive line faced. Even with moments of brilliance, the team struggled to find consistency, and while there were opportunities to turn the game around, mistakes and missed chances compounded the situation, leaving the Bills deeper in the hunt for a wild-card spot and feeling the weight of a more complicated path forward. As the team pivots toward the upcoming showdown against the Pittsburgh Steelers, the stakes could not be higher. News surrounding the availability of key opponents adds another layer of complexity to the strategy. Reports confirm that Aaron Rodgers, after missing the previous game due to a left wrist injury, is expected to take the field. His presence alters the dynamics significantly, as Buffalo now faces a veteran quarterback whose experience and skill set demand precise preparation and execution. Rodgers' career numbers against the Bills are modest, but he is capable of making big plays when it counts. The historical context adds intrigue to this encounter, as Buffalo has managed to secure victories in their most recent meetings with Rodgers, showcasing a knack for containing his offense. Still, the quarterback's return signals a formidable challenge, and every snap, every decision, and every adjustment will carry heightened importance in the context of playoff implications. Meanwhile, Josh Allen's journey continues to captivate fans and teammates alike. Recently honored at the University of Wyoming, his jersey retirement ceremony was a celebration of both his past achievements and the influence he has had on the football community. The atmosphere was electric, with cheers and applause marking a recognition of his talent, dedication, and relentless drive. For Allen, the ceremony was not just a moment of personal pride, but also an opportunity to connect with the next generation of players, sharing insights into what fuels his passion and how he approaches the game at the highest level. His reflections reveal an intensity that goes beyond conventional motivation, as he describes a love for competition that includes embracing challenges, setbacks, and even the pain that comes with physical demands. This mindset illustrates the depth of his commitment, though it also underscores the thin line elite athletes walk between pushing limits and risking injury. The conversation around Allen's mentality is particularly relevant in light of the recent game against the Texans, where the toll of repeated sacks was visible and concerning. Fans witnessed moments of vulnerability as he was taken down repeatedly, highlighting the physical risks inherent in the quarterback position. While his resilience and competitive spirit are undeniable, the balance between pushing through adversity and maintaining long-term health becomes a central point of discussion. It is a reminder that the leadership and energy Allen brings to the field are accompanied by significant responsibility, both to himself and to the team that relies on him. The Bills' path forward will depend not only on strategic execution, but also on the ability of their star quarterback to withstand the pressures of a grueling season, both mentally and physically. Buffalo's upcoming games, especially against opponents with seasoned quarterbacks like Rodgers, will test the team's depth, adaptability, and preparation. Each play carries amplified significance as the season moves toward critical playoff positioning. Offensive strategies will need to be sharp, with protection schemes and decision-making under constant evaluation. Defensive approaches must anticipate veteran-level tactics, balancing aggression with discipline to prevent costly errors. Coaches and players alike are aware that momentum can shift in an instant, and that sustained focus, resilience, and precise execution are essential to converting opportunities into victories. In this environment, the character of the team becomes just as important as the technical skills on display. Allen's competitive drive serves as both inspiration and a standard for the roster, motivating teammates to rise to challenges even when the odds feel daunting. His openness about what drives him provides a window into the mindset of a modern quarterback who sees adversity not as a setback, but is fuel to push harder and strive for excellence. Yet, it is impossible to ignore the risks that come with such a physically demanding role, and the team support structures, coaching decisions, and in-game adjustments will play a critical role in mitigating those risks while maximizing performance. As Buffalo prepares for this pivotal matchup, fans can expect a game that demands both mental acuity and physical precision. The Steelers' offense, energized by Rodgers' presence, represents a significant test, but the Bills' previous experiences, adaptability, and team cohesion suggest they are ready to rise to the challenge. Every rep, every read, and every adjustment on both sides of the ball will contribute to the unfolding drama, and the outcomes of these moments will have ripple effects on playoff positioning, team morale, and the broader narrative of the season. The intensity of this period in the schedule emphasizes that each contest is not just about wins or losses, but about demonstrating resilience, teamwork, and the ability to respond under pressure, traits that define successful championship-caliber teams. The narrative surrounding Josh Allen continues to inspire discussions about the nature of competition, the personal sacrifices required at the professional level, and the mindset that separates elite athletes from the rest. His approach to setbacks, his embrace of challenge, and his willingness to endure hardship for the sake of performance illuminate the complexity of leadership in sports. Fans are reminded that behind the statistics and highlight plays lies a human being navigating the physical and emotional demands of a high-stakes profession, striving to balance personal drive with team objectives, and doing so in a way that exemplifies dedication and professionalism. Buffalo's current trajectory highlights the confluence of talent, strategy, and circumstance. The combination of Allen's leadership, the team's resilience, and the necessity of navigating complex matchups creates a rich story of ambition and competition. Each game now carries added weight, with playoff implications and the pursuit of excellence providing constant motivation. In this context, the Bills are not just preparing for opponents, but for the cumulative pressure of a season where every decision matters, every mistake is scrutinized, and every triumph is earned through focused effort, skillful execution, and unwavering determination. Looking ahead, Buffalo Bills fans are bracing for a game that could very well define the arc of the season. Every possession matters more than ever, and the strategies employed by both sides will be dissected in real time by players, coaches, and analysts alike. The Bills have demonstrated an ability to adapt under pressure, but the presence of a seasoned quarterback like Aaron Rodgers changes the dynamic completely. His poise, vision, and experience give the Steelers an advantage, but Buffalo has already proven capable of handling high-caliber opponents with methodical preparation and sharp execution. It is in these moments where the character of a team is revealed, and the Bills have shown time and again that they are not a team to shy away from challenges. Josh Allen's leadership remains central to this narrative. His recent statements about embracing the physical and emotional highs and lows of football may sound unconventional, but they reveal a mentality rooted in resilience. Allen thrives on the adversity inherent in high-stakes football, understanding that setbacks are part of the journey. Yet, the practical reality of enduring repeated pressure on the field cannot be ignored. The balance between competitive intensity and physical preservation is delicate, and the Bills' coaching staff has a critical role to play in ensuring that Allen can continue to perform at an elite level while minimizing the risk of injury. The upcoming matchup will be a test not only of skill and strategy, but of endurance, focus, and adaptability. And fans are keenly aware that every detail, from blocking schemes to pre-snap reads, could make the difference between victory and defeat. The team's preparation has undoubtedly been meticulous. Coaches are evaluating tape from previous encounters with Rodgers, analyzing tendencies, and designing game plans aimed at exploiting weaknesses while shoring up areas that have previously led to vulnerability. On the offensive side, the Bills must remain versatile and unpredictable, leveraging Allen's arm strength, mobility, and decision-making skills to keep the Steelers' defense on edge. Every snap presents an opportunity to shift momentum, and with the stakes so high, the pressure to execute flawlessly is immense. Fans watching from home are on the edge of their seats, knowing that this game could set the tone for the remainder of the season and, ultimately, the postseason. Defensively, Buffalo will need to combine discipline with aggression. Rodgers is capable of reading defenses and adjusting in real time, so creating confusion and forcing him into uncomfortable situations will be key. The defensive front must generate consistent pressure while maintaining containment, and the secondary must remain vigilant, anticipating throws and limiting explosive plays. It is a chess match played at breakneck speed, with every decision carrying immediate consequences. The Bills' ability to adapt on the fly, communicate effectively, and maintain focus under duress will determine whether they can control the flow of the game or find themselves reacting to an opponent dictating terms. Beyond the X's and O's, the psychological and emotional dimensions of the game are equally compelling. The team is acutely aware of the larger picture, playoff positioning, team morale, and the weight of expectations from a passionate fan base. Allen's mindset serves as both a barometer and a motivator for his teammates. His willingness to embrace discomfort, to push through physical and mental challenges, encourages the roster to elevate their level of play. Yet, it also brings the responsibility of vigilance. Protecting him, ensuring he is set up to succeed, and managing the risks inherent in every play are paramount concerns that underscore the interconnectedness of individual performance and team success. The narrative of resilience extends beyond Allen to encompass the entire roster. Each player is acutely aware that every snap, every block, and every coverage assignment carries significance. Depth players must be ready to step in seamlessly if called upon, maintaining the tempo and intensity required at this level of competition. The coaching staff must balance long-term strategy with immediate tactical adjustments, reacting to in-game developments while keeping the team focused on executing the overall game plan. In this way, football becomes a complex interplay of preparation, execution, adaptation, and sheer willpower. Buffalo's history against experienced quarterbacks like Rodgers provides a measure of confidence, but the margin for error remains narrow. The previous victories demonstrate that with the right approach, discipline, and execution, the team can prevail against top-tier competition. Yet, Rodgers' skill set cannot be underestimated. His ability to create opportunities, extend plays, and exploit defensive lapses makes him a constant threat, and the Bills must remain vigilant from the first whistle to the final seconds. The mental toughness required to maintain focus, avoid costly mistakes, and capitalize on every opportunity is immense, and it will be tested throughout the course of this high-stakes matchup. Offensively, the Bills' game plan will likely center on balancing aggression with calculated decision-making. Allen's mobility opens up possibilities for creative play calling, and the team's ability to execute timing routes, read defenses, and protect the quarterback will be paramount. Every successful series builds momentum, reinforcing confidence and putting pressure on the Steelers to respond. Conversely, defensive lapses can quickly shift the game, emphasizing the importance of discipline, awareness, and execution at every level. The team's cohesion, preparation, and resilience under pressure will be constantly scrutinized, and the players must rise to the challenge to ensure they seize control of the narrative. The emotional stakes are equally high. Fans have invested not only in the outcomes, but in the journey itself, celebrating triumphs, enduring setbacks, and witnessing the growth of the team and its star quarterback. Allen's approach to competition, embracing the highs and lows, provides a lens through which fans understand the intensity and complexity of professional football. His willingness to face adversity head-on, while inspiring those around him, reinforces the notion that leadership extends beyond technical skill to encompass mentality, example, and resilience. Each game becomes a microcosm of these principles, with lessons and experiences shaping the trajectory of the team and the development of its players. Before we dive back in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest Buffalo Bills updates straight to your screen. And hey, don't hold back. Let us know your thoughts on today's news down in the comments. Whispers are swirling through the corridors of the Buffalo Bills organization as an internal storm appears to be brewing. Sources close to the team suggest that the franchise is reeling after the sudden and unexpected dismissal of one of its assistant coaches. While official statements remain tight-lipped, insiders claim that the move came in the wake of a serious internal scandal, one that reportedly left head coach Sean McDermott seething with anger. The exact nature of the incident is murky, but those familiar with the team's inner workings hint at tensions that may have been simmering for weeks, if not months. McDermott, known for his measured approach on the sidelines, is said to have reached a boiling point, demanding swift action. According to whispers, the situation escalated to the point where remaining silent was no longer an option, forcing the front office to make a dramatic decision behind closed doors. Fans are left speculating about what could have prompted such a decisive move. Some suggest personality clashes and disagreements over team strategy, while others hint at a breach of locker room protocol or internal ethics concerns. The drama has already sparked intense debate on social media, with supporters divided between shock, curiosity, and concern about the stability of the coaching staff. Within the Bills organization, sources report a sense of unease as players reportedly try to navigate the sudden shakeup. While McDermott's fury is described as legendary in private circles, those close to the head coach insist that his primary concern is maintaining discipline and protecting the team culture he has meticulously cultivated over the years. Rumors continue to circulate about possible replacements, with speculation already pointing toward a number of internal candidates who might step into the vacant role, although nothing has been confirmed. Meanwhile, the NFL community is watching closely, with rival teams reportedly keeping tabs on the unfolding saga. The incident raises questions not only about the internal dynamics of one of the league's storied franchises, but also about the pressures facing coaching staffs in the modern game. Whether this scandal will have ripple effects on team morale or on the Bills' season remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. The air in Buffalo is thick with tension, and McDermott's wrath is at the center of it all. As fans and analysts speculate on what comes next, the conversation around the league underscores a timeless truth. Behind the spectacle of Sunday games, the real drama often unfolds in the locker room. And in Buffalo, it seems that drama is just beginning to make its mark. That's a wrap for now. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay on top of all things Buffalo Bills, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what you think in the comments. See you in the next update.